I have taken many takes already. Wow, first it was the SD card, it was full, so it immediately stops recording. The second one was the ambulance. Instead of going fast, it was going really slow. And I was like, why are you doing that? If it's an emergency, shouldn't you get it moving at least at a decent speed? And the third one was people, I don't know, they walk and then they'll stop right at my car and talk loudly, and I have no idea why. So I'm trying to get this video out as soon as I can for more of these. I call them spiritually dead, but I'm not going to talk about, who they are, how they operate, because it will bring the, worst in me, and then I don't want to get rebuked by the Father, because I can only get so many rebukes before either a trial, a chastisement, or worse, a judgment, so try to keep it cool. Start the timer again. And here we go. Please excuse me if you hear my stomach talking. I am hungry. I do want to eat. And some of you may think, why don't you eat first before you vlog? Well, the thing is, when I eat, things will be stuck into my teeth because I have no more enamel on my teeth. And I'm not sure why I don't have any enamel. I realized when, you go to the dentist, they put this cream on it. And I think it protects the enamel. And lately I've been seeing on TikTok about this hydroapatite, something, I don't know, where it covers those holes and protects the enamel of your teeth, because your teeth has a lot of holes in them, like spore-like, and if it's not taken care of, it could, deteriorate. So yeah, I mean, maybe I should buy the toothpaste and find out. I mean, I tried oil pulling, it didn't really work, so I see the rave about it. Maybe I haven't tried it long enough, I don't know. It was like more than a week and a half, and I didn't really see much of a change. So I was like, what's the point of going? Well, I didn't say a week, probably more than that. I used up, I had 2 bottles of the oil pulling thing. I used it all. It was more than a week for sure. But no changes, so I was like, I'm just throwing money away. If it works for you, use it. But I'm just saying it didn't work for me. So what am I going to talk about? I tried to plan it yesterday, but I realized when I'm down and out, when I'm worried a lot, I tend to get really tired really quick, and I just lose energy. And my thought would be like, okay, just rest right away and recover the next day as early as I can. But it usually doesn't work out like that, because once I rest right away, it's still hard for me to get up. And I'm pretty sure one of the key components is working out. Oh my goodness, I hope my battery doesn't die. Oh, okay. Well, I hope it will survive the next, let's say 18 minutes, rounding up. I think it's because I have not been working out for about a year already. Because when I do work out, man, I remember I have energy. I could sleep. I didn't even need a lot of sleep. My most amount of hour to sleep was probably about 5 to 6 hours, and I would be fully charged, have energy to do all sorts of things. And I was very optimistic too. And since I haven't been working out, there's a reason why I'm not working out, is because there are too many modern women, too many simp. The energy is just so thick. I mean, it is so thick. I used to have 2 memberships, one at Planet Fitness and the other at 24 Hour Fitness. And they're everywhere. They're everywhere. I even try to do calisthenics in the park. It's like, come on, I'm away from other people. They just, I don't know. It's like they see life as like, oh, we need to get reaction off of you. Please, there's other stuff out there. I'm like, out in the middle of nowhere. They just come For what? Go away. I just want to work out alone, I want to do my thing, especially they, wear like provocative things. And the guys, I don't know, these guys, it's like, I remember this one guy, I think his name was Carlston White. He said, F the youth. I get it. But it's not just the youth. It's even like people my age, people of all ages. It's not the same. Something's not right. Because the older folks are not leading as they're supposed to. They just want to be cool like the young folks, I guess. And it looks like the young folks are leading the old folks, So, just everything seems out of order. But it's none of my business. I'm just an observer, a pilgrim, going with the flow. Oh yeah, about the Father of Heaven. Because earlier I didn't know what to talk about. I guess there are things. I think I probably talked about it. I do apologize if I sound like broken record, because I realize that some of my videos I'd be repeating things. What happened? Too much memory on the card or what? Oh, it's Uber Eats telling me, oh, you got a message. What was it? Sign for $1 in this area, $1 extra. Man, Uber has been so slow. I've been getting each day probably 5, 6, 7, requests. And out of those requests, I'm already declining 2, 3. So it's super slow, even though it says there's a lot of delivery requests. So I don't know. But one thing I do notice, a lot of people are out. They're out in the restaurants. So I guess that's why they're not, they're not out. I mean, they're not ordering out, because before, around when, the supposedly disease is out, no one wants to be around people, I get it, they will order. But now just, why? If you could be around people, do that, right? Okay. Man. So, I have to vlog. I have to talk about things. I need to learn how to go with the flow. It's such a learning process, because I did not even want to turn on the camera. To me, my head was like, if I don't know what to talk about, why do I even turn it on? But I get it. I get why the Father of Heaven wants me to do things like this. It's just to do it, because it'll force me to think like more ahead. And in a way it's working, because I already start planning like, maybe I should talk about, maybe I should write things and then talk about them, the day before, plan it out. But the thing is, when I do that, it's like I already covered everything, so I don't really have anything for the next day. But I guess I should be sharing what I plan to do. I mean, I've been thinking about the video editing, and the most interesting part was I started to remember the book I read, 10x is better than 2x. How people just, had a leap of faith and just do it as if it's going to happen. And, they took risks, and just, why waste time? Why waste time when you could just do it? Why waste time going this and that? Just go straight to it and do it. If it works great. If it doesn't, then kind of thing. So instead of just like wiggling around, because I decided to get the free version, and then once I could afford it, get the studio version. but I'm just worried there might be conflicts between the two because I'm not really computer savvy. Because when I uninstall it, will it affect the files? And will it do anything to the new program to cause a glitch in it? Because I have used other softwares and it had some sort of issue and I couldn't figure it out, and I had to, live with it. And I don't want to live with it because that, whatever it was, whatever program it was, I forgot what it was. It was very annoying, and I did not want that to happen on, the new laptop I got. Plus the program I purchased to have something weird going on and I have to live with it. That would suck, you know what I mean? So that's why. And about the 10x thing, maybe I should just like the laptop, grit my teeth and just do it. But look at Uber. I mean, is it a wise choice? To me, it looks like it's not a wise choice. So that's why I'm, straggling. Plus, once I, if I get the video, what am I going to do? Do this video and edit? I mean, that just looks like a waste of time, right? Doesn't it? I mean, I don't know. I'm just speaking out loud right now. Well, honestly, I did plan to go out and, this 20-minute video, instead of doing it in the car, just going out, walking around, and talking about my thoughts, and then edit on the Blackmagic DaVinci Resolve. But the problem is, every time I pull out any type of camera, people just are drawn to me. I'm okay with animals, but people know, because there's not a lot of people with, I don't know how to say it, with, good vibes, I guess. Or, I don't know how to say it. People with high frequency, high vibration, is very rare. But I know it's not rare. It's when it's in like the richer area where there's life, where people are socializing, like where people are enjoying life. Those area, I can't really go to that area because I don't have the right mindset right now. I have too many woes going on. I think people could also pick it up because when I'm around those lively areas, because they could tell, oh no, he's bringing doom and gloom kind of thing, because all the stress. So that's also, I'm also avoiding like certain areas because they do have like lively people, like good vibes people, and it's kind of silly, but they could detect, when I'm, stressed out or something's going on, just not in the, even though I hide it with a smile. Around like spiritually dead people, they can't see it, but people who are alive, they could see it, so, and I would notice, even though they're hiding behind their smile, I could see it. They're like, oh, okay, something's going on, but it's cool. I could tell you're doing your best. And I don't want to have that kind of sense of feeling, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to, it's like bringing baggage to someone else. Like, I kind of don't want to do that. So I'm trying to work on myself. Be a happier person so I could be around those people. Even the Father in heaven told me, the people that I really want to be around with, the people that, know the Father in heaven, he told me straight up, your mindset, no. You'll be like a disease that spread out to them like cancer. You gotta fix yourself, cure yourself, and then you could go, and then I'll permit you to go and be with them. So I have a long way to go, and I'm old. So there's a lot I gotta work on myself. It's about control, and it's not about what I want. It's about what the Father of Heaven wants. Because if it's the way I want, then it'll be chaos. It'll be just like the world. creating chaos and making order out of it, order out of chaos. That's if I were to do things. But he's bringing order to the chaos. I apologize. I know I'm sounding confusing right now. Man, I don't even know how to title this because I'm so all over the place. And are people even watching my videos? Okay, I know I should not care about that because, you know, the Father of Heaven already said it. It's oath for oath. If no one watch it, that's fine. You know, I'm watching it. And I get it. I get it. And then whoever's, you know, has the ear to hear, they'll, you know, watch it too. So I get it. Anyways, I had something I wanted to talk about just now and I forgot it. Of course. So, anyone want to be a vlogger? An international vlogger at that? Please follow me. Right now, I'm just doing this 20-minute videos, but those ones that I do share about vlogging, probably it won't be these 20-minute videos. It'll be a short one because I'll make it nice. I'll cut out all the uhs and stutterings and pauses and brain farts I get. It'll be nice. It'll be a much cleaner video for sure. Nah, I guess I could talk about how I want a helpmate, you know, but the problem is I need to learn Hmong, which I'm trying to figure out how to learn it, because the way the book teaches is just, it's not really my style of learning. It's like really all over the place. I mean, there are some, the ones that have structure in them, I'm okay, because it's actually really good if you're a beginner, but if you're not a beginner like I am, then it's kind of like, to me, when I see it's like all over the place. Not bashing on the book, because that book actually helped me a lot. I was able to understand, you know, when the Hmong people are talking to each other, I could pick it up. I could have a somewhat of an idea of what they're saying, so it does help. And just the way I learn, I need to become more simpler. But there is so little resources on the Hmong language, so little, unlike, you know, if you want to learn Vietnamese or Chinese, all over the place, all different styles. For the learning Hmong, there's only 2 booklets I have. One from Mr. J. Xiong and another one from Mrs. B. Vang. I hope I said her name right. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. This video, I don't even want to upload it because I'm so all over the place, but I have to, so y'all can see what's going on in my mind. So after this, I'm going to eat breakfast. I'm going to learn the Hmong while I have Uber on. Oh, now I know what I wanted to talk about. It's because the reason why I don't go to a different area, because I drove to Buena Park. I drove into like Puente Hills. I drove into like faraway places, and I sat there for hours and hours, 3-4 hours, no delivery. Like, wow, it cannot be that dead, can it? But at least down here where I'm familiar with, at least I get, like, you know, delivery requests, 4 or 5 of them, even though I'm declining them, but at least, you know, something's coming in. Oh, I remember seeing something about there was a fire going on up there too, somewhere in Los Angeles. All right, man, it's like a minute. Should I have it up here and just talk while it's going on? Oh, and my battery's dying. But good thing it still has, like, I don't know, I'm assuming 10% left. So that's good. I mean, should I sit here in silence and not saying anything for the remaining time? That'll be so weird. That'll be so weird. Well, yeah, I want to talk about the helpmate thing. I guess it's too late for that. So, yeah. I was pleading for the Father of Heaven for a girlfriend. Can I at least have a girlfriend? Because there's no such thing as a girlfriend in the kingdom of heaven. Because up there in the spiritual world, when people unite, or, you know, when they do the deed, if you know what I mean, or intercourse, there we go. When they have intercourse, it means they're married, unless, you know, it's prostitution. But if it's not prostitution, it's considered as, you know, like a marriage in the spiritual way. People are linked spiritually. And, you know, the Father of Heaven, I was pleading him like no other. Just please, please, if you let the children of the world do it, you know, like, I'm a man, you made me a man, and the men have needs. And I plead in such a way that okay. Finally. The Father of Heaven did approve, but the conditions were so bad. It was so bad. It was like, with those kind of conditions, it's like pretty much, it's like him saying no. It was so harsh, but I want to end it there. All right. Thank you for anyone that's watching it all the way through. I'm very grateful for you. I'm very thankful. Hallelujahs. And if you're the one that watch it through, may the Father of Heaven grant you the greatest day ever. May you be energized with His energy, His love, and His peace. May you have peace wherever you go today, in the Father's name and in His Son's name, which I will say in my heart for you. Until the next video, the Most High willing, hallelujah, and Sinji Dua.